Recreational use of marijuana by Mason Rhodes, for or against? The use of recreational marijuana is an experimental study because it requires a test or opinion-based flyer that people can fill out, which can be changed into categories like against vaping marijuana recreationally or etc. It could also be an observational study because you could look up how many people are against it, and many openly say they're against marijuana for recreational purposes in general, and you wouldn't have to change or manipulate any factors. The use of recreational marijuana affects your health in a bad way, and it's understood why almost half the population is against it. The population is 7.753 billion, and the sample is 44% of people that are against recreational and normal use of marijuana in the world, not taking into account on how many do not care about the subject, just against the use is shown. For 3 young adult age groups, 43 through 49% disapproved of vaping marijuana occasionally, and 60 through 67% disapproved of vaping marijuana regularly. Thus, more young adults disapproved of vaping marijuana occasionally, 43 through 49% in 2020, than disapproved of using marijuana occasionally in general, at 27 through 34% in 2020. A high percentage of people disapprove with the use of marijuana recreationally and in general. I don't think there could be use of a placebo because that would mean giving someone a fake test or flyer for or against the recreational use of marijuana, and the answer would still be for or against. There wouldn't be any fake news or fake answer or the test. It would be personally on how the person feels about the topic. There could be a bias because people who are doing the study most likely are okay with doing drugs, already do drugs, or simply against it for their own reasons. Unless there are people that hate marijuana just because it's a drug and think it's unlawful or not respectable. In order for it to be valid, they would really have to take into account the person's beliefs and if they're really giving an honest answer for the for or against question, and probably trying to find out the best of their beliefs about the subject before the test from asking their close ones. The validity of the study could be valid as long as they take the person's belief into account before the study and see if they switch up. If not, it could mess up the whole study, and the validity of the subject would be super hard to do because people lie all the times about different things just to look good. It could go different ways because people could be lying, and they could be if or against the use. There could be fallacies. Some could say he's just a pothead and he's going along with it. If there's money involved, people could just be doing it for cash. So the conclusion is unsure. Most people could say they're against it, in reality be for it, and the other way around. It's a hard subject to really get a conclusion to because the simple fact is people could not be telling their honest opinions. The end.